But I've told everybody, okay, it's 8 o'clock. Let's see if we got
Yep.
anybody. Are we live now?
We're live, but I don't see anybody. Yeah. I don't see it. Oh, there's 2 people. Hello,
Yay,
everyone.
2 people.
Yay. We're going to be on my channel instead of Becky because something came up. I hope everybody's doing well. Yep.
Now we got to find out who's here.
Yeah. I myself have nothing but Christmas stuff today. Most of it is going to be either bite now or starting bits. And I hope you guys can enjoy it. My cabinet behind me here, this white cabinet, all that stuff's got to go. Throughout the month of, I'm going to have.
We got to empty your cabinets.
Yes. Because I have more. I'm going through, like, I went through a tote the other day and I'm just keeping a few of the items. And then some stuff I had to donate. Like these, I have these salt and pepper shakers. I had the whole set.
Woo.
Hi, Lisa.
I'm starting to have hot flashes.
Uh-oh.
Well, I probably have to lift my hair off the back of my neck because it's making me hot.
Hello, Elaine. Elaine, your box left, and you should be getting it soon. Except tomorrow the post office is closed, so.
In fact, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to elevate the hair. It's just too much on my back of my neck, and it's making. I'm already breaking out in a sweat.
Yep, I know how that feels. Yep.
See, my AC out is out, people. I'm just living with the ceiling fan in 85 degrees.
Wow.
So I'll wait till very, very late to go to sleep, and I'll go run in and take a cold shower before I do. Hey, Becky.
Hey, Becky.
Hubby we got one of those years ago. We got one of those little air coolers where you put the unit in the freezer and you take it out and it blows through it, and that blows on him and he can be cool. But see, we only have the one and it's his. So I'll have to figure out something else.
Oh yeah.
But I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just, I can handle being hot. I've been hot all my life.
Yeah. I know I do too, but like in the last 6 years, I can't even be out in the sun. It's crazy. But like this morning, I got up, I went out and had my cup of coffee and let the cat out. It was roaming around.
Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And then I went to work in my backyard because I've been working on my I have a double lot because of my property, but it's all of a sudden it's that heat. It's just like an oven. It's like nope.
Luckily, even though it's it's up like over with the hi Janice, it's like over a heat index of in the 90s. But luckily, the humidity is very low. Our humidity, which for Missouri, it's like 50%, which is low.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hello, Janice. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Yes, I have a dewy look from this sweating.
You need like a little fan. I used to have those.
Well, I've got one. But that's why I've got this little funny thing. Yeah. I got it to sell on somebody's channel. And it works really good. It's kind of funky
Yeah,
looking, but
I have the vent right here above me, so I'm cool.
yeah, and I've got I turned my big ceiling fan on blast, but with my hair up, I should feel
Hey,
I should feel
Alfonso.
better. Hey,
Hi, Jaden.
Alfonso.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a so in the morning when I get up, the first thing I do is because I have security doors, I open the inside doors open and you let that fresh air come through. And then by 10, 11 o'clock, that sun is beating up on my front door, and I close the front door, but I have the back door. And sometimes, like the other day,
Yeah.
I didn't turn on the AC until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But it just depends.
Well, that's what I've done. Is it's been comfortable during the day, and then it starts to heat up, and then I pop the AC on for a couple of hours until like 8 o'clock. But not when the dang thing won't work.
Yeah, so when I had the AC, before I broke, the guy when he installed it, like right now, my AC is always on automatic, but it's set at 78. So if it gets hotter than 78, then it'll kick on. Because
yeah, mine is like 79.
My neighbor, he kept turning it on and off, and the guy told me, he says that's what happens because when your house is hot and your AC kicks on and it pulls extra, But I was out with that heat for 3 years, but I'm gonna have heat now, So, well, Randy, we have 7 people. Let's start. I'm gonna make you big.
Okay.
You know the rules. Give
Let's
it to you, and then we'll go from there.
All righty. Well, hi, I'm Randy. I'm a hot mama today because my AC's out, but I'm making it. So my channel is Randy at Moon Valley Crafts. I also have an Etsy store by the name Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together. And of course, my email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. I am in Missouri. And I do my invoicing through PayPal and my shipping through Pirate Ship. And being in the middle of the country makes it a little bit easier. And we're going to be hearing the fireworks because they're blowing them outside already. God, it's not even dark yet. Hi, George. And I do my invoices on the weekend. Now, what I'm doing is every Sunday, usually sometime in the morning, I put my schedule for the entire week. Say, this is where I'm at. But then each day in the morning, I'll put the link for where I'm going to be at. And, if you see something, no, Maria, are we going to do a recap? I'm just asking.
We could.
Okay, we can do that. We'll do a recap.
Yes.
So we do a variety of buy it now.
Today.
Yeah, but why not? Okay, so my first item is a buy it now. Oh, and it's so pretty. $8. This is vintage. It's 18 inches and it is glass. It's blue and clear crystals with this AB drop. I'm going to take it off of this, and it's vintage because look, when you have that barrel class, that means it was probably made in the 80s. But it is small.
You said $8, right? Buy it now.
Yes, $8. Buy it now. So it's 14 inches. Come here. So it is a small one, and you're not going to be able to extend it. It's excellent for a young girl, and the colors are just so pretty. And these are glass beads; they're not plastic. The bicones are glass, and so is that lovely AB drop in the middle.
That accents your eyes, Randy, and it goes well with your dress. So today it's all about the blue.
I planned it that way. Well, this is the only decent looking sleeveless top that I own.
Yeah.
That was the only choice. Anyway, thank you, Elaine. So
Yeah, see, that's what
$8 for this
yes.
beautiful, beautiful little vintage glass necklace. All right. And then next is a buy it now $5. It's just fun. Oh, George says he wants that. Okay, George,
All right, George.
it's yours. And God, George, it'll be perfect for your niece because it's little teeny. Let me
Thank you, George.
get my little tub.
And Randy,
I get my
usually when you sell with me, I put a star next to the stuff that's sold, just in case.
Oh, okay. Because I write it down too.
Yeah, but just in case, I always do
That's
that.
the nice thing about it. Okay. So we were back to buy it now $5. This is cute. It's a rainbow. It's plastic. I can't claim it's lucite. It's plastic. It's rainbow, but look, it's like the style of those India bracelets.
George wants that too.
George likes it too. Isn't it just so cute?
That's awesome. So sold
All
to
right,
George.
George. I love George.
That's awesome.
Okay, now we're going really vintage. Now this is a starting bid of 15. This is from, God, I can't remember if it's from the 80s, from the 90s. And you can look these puppies up online. This is a pin. And this is that draping tiger pin. And how you would wear it. Let me show you this guy. He's drapey. And women would wear them, probably the 80s. They would wear them on the shoulder. He's got a pin in his front and a pin in his back. And you would pin him like to a jacket, like a black jacket. And you'd have this guy draping over your shoulder. And he's gorgeous. He's got green eyes. He's completely articulated. He's got the pin in the front and the pin in the back. His tail dangles. He's not missing any rhinestones. And you should see what these things go for online. He is gorgeous. He just is. He's just fun. He'd just be fun to just like drape over something on your dresser.
That's beautiful.
Look at his little pole dangles. These were very popular. They had the tigers and they had, I think, leopards. They had the cats, but the tiger is my favorite. And he is gorgeous. Now let's see how long this puppy is. So from the tip of his paw, that's outstretched paw, to his tail, he's 7.5 inches. Hi, Swampy. Hi, Ashley. And so, yeah, he's a good 7. He's from the tip of his nose to tip of his tail. He's 7 inches.
Hi, Ashley.
And
welcome.
Like I say, you would drape him on your shoulder. So, do we have any interest in Mr. Tigger? But I guess not, so I'll put him back in his cage. And now it's Maria's turn.
Yay! Everyone's going.
Maria's doing everything Christmas. I'll have something Christmassy I'm doing things you wear at Christmas. And then I'll have something fun at the end.
Hello. Yeah, I'm doing everything Christmas. So behind me, right here, that whole cabinet from the top to bottom, everything that's on there, it's gotta go. And I have more. Um, that up there is like a box brand new that I was gonna use it and then not using it. And my daughters, none of them, they want that stuff because they have stuff already. So you all know me. I ship from Northern California. I use PayPal for the invoices, and I use Pirate Ship for shipping. You guys don't forget tomorrow. Post office is closed. I had a couple of people that paid today, but by the time they paid their invoice, it was too late. Okay. But all those paid invoices that were done today, I'll send those out on Saturday morning after my morning sale. I have a sale coming up this Saturday with Aaron and Becky, Vintage and More. And then we're coming back in the afternoon. It's called Double Date. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to join Aaron, Becky, and all his ladies. And we're going to be selling with Aaron. Okay. For my first item, this is going to be a 2-item thing. The first item is this is just a metal platter. Okay. It's got the snowman.
So it's a set or it's a choice.
It's a set. It's going to be a set. Okay. And this is just going to be a starting bid of $2. Okay. And you get this platter, and it is, I've had this for a long time. This is about 12 and a half in diameter. Okay. So you get this. And then I just threw this in. This is a melamine. I have picked this up because my neighbor, we used to exchange, like for Christmas. And it says ho, ho, ho. And it's just a plastic thing. It had the label on here, but it fell off. Okay. Thank you, Jessica. So, and then the plate is, the plate is about almost 11 inches in diameter. And it has that checkerboard pattern. And I used to have a tablecloth that matched that. And I used it, and then I was going to give it away to my neighbor, but she moved. So I'm doing both items. And this is going to be a starting bid of $2. Yes. Yes. Yeah, my neighbor Debbie moved to Colorado. But every year we used to trade food, cookies, and stuff. But if nobody is interested, I will pass on that one. And my second item. I'm sorry. Oh. Randy, you want that?
I can't let that go by. That's too darn good.
Yes. Okay, my second item. These are vintage ornaments, and this is going to be a starting bid of $4. I didn't realize I still had these, but what this is they're vintage, and I don't have the big Christmas trees anymore. I thought I had gotten rid of all of them, but let me show you what it is. So you get all 3 pieces, starting bid $4. You have this one, and this is a heart, and it says from our house to yours, from our house to your house. It's excellent. It's an ornament. So you get that, the red house. Then you get this, and I'll remove all the little hookies. The three these, because these I don't like these. Because it scratches everything. But I'll put it in the bag. Then you get this horse. And the horse has a little thing right here. Okay. Very lovely. Okay. And then the third item is this. I think this is from the 1980s. I think it says 1983. And for the life of me, I don't know what the brand is, but it's in excellent condition. It's a clock. It's got the mouse. Just very, very cute. We used to have a store downtown that had these windows like this. Okay. And it's just going to be $4 starting bid. But if nobody is interested, I will pass. And this is my item number 3. This is the starting bid of $4 as well. And these I put them in lots of 3. I used to enjoy all this when the girls were younger. So in this lot, starting bid of $4, you get this Santa bell, and it's got his dangly feet on there. You get that, and he's like pottery, very cute. Guys, I apologize for my nails. I was doing yard work for a little bit. Not even yard work. I was planting some plants in my flower pots, and the nail polish came off. That is very cute. He's got speckled. He's all like, looks like he's hand done. Excellent condition. And then my next item is this cute little bear in the sage green. Hello, Petty Paws. Welcome. Very cute. Little bear. He's 3 inches tall. Very adorable. Okay.
That's a cute ornament for a baby first Christmas.
And then the third item
You
is
could write
ceramic.
on it with a marker.
Oh, that's awesome. And then my third item is this ceramic skates. They're like iridescent white. It's got the hanger on here. It's got the laces in the blue. Okay. So all 3 pieces starting bid $4. And the teddy bear, I forgot to say, but he's wood. He's made out of wood. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Hi, Patsy. So, and we will be having a recap. So this was $4 starting bid. And we have 18 people. Yay. Thank you guys for being here. And we're going back to Randy, because that was my 3.
Well, since Josie's here, I'm going to show off the sapphire ring I got from her.
Oh, wow.
She kept
How you
showing
doing,
it. 3
Josie?
different shows. She showed it and nobody bid for it. And I finally couldn't stand it. I said, "Oh, I know that sapphire." And I was right. I put it on my Presidium and it went twing.
Ah,
It is gorgeous for May. Beautiful sapphires. Anyway, see, it would normally fit this finger, but I can't because that's my wedding band. So that's my power ring. Okay. So the everything starting bid on this one. First thing starting bid for $18. And this is a beautiful bumblebee jasper pendant on an 18-inch copper chain. Now, the pendant is in a copper frame. Look at that gorgeous thing. I love bumblebee jasper. In fact, let me measure it real quick because it's a good size. It's 1.5 inches across, not counting the bail. And it's an inch. I mean, it's 1.5 inches down and 1 inch across. Beautiful bumblebee, good size. There's the back. It's on a copper chain. The copper chain has got a simple closure. So if you did need it to be longer, you could add some jump rings. Thank you for coming by, Jessica, as always. Come on, turn around. It's a nice bail. You could put it on something else. You could put it on a omega or a neck ring or a leather cord or a bigger chain or a string of pearls or a string of black onyx beads, because that's a really good size bail. So you could do lots of creative things. You do not have to keep it on this little chain. It just comes
Randy,
with it.
how much was it? I have to step away.
$18. Starting bid $18. And it's a beautiful example of the bumblebee.
Yep, very pretty.
So if you like the natural stones, this is a good one. With the chain. Any interest? All right, we'll pass on that. The next item is staying with copper.
Oh,
It's a
thank you,
starting
Patsy.
bid of $22. And this is a bracelet in copper. It's 6.5, but you could add jump rings. And this is a huge black tourmaline. It is raw tourmaline. Look at
Thank
that.
you, Lisa. Hi, Maritza.
And this is what black tourmaline looks like in its natural state. Isn't that incredible?
Okay, Lisa,
That would
thank
be
you.
sweet, Lisa. Look at that. And you're not going to find this. If you like big and chunky, look at how deep that is. Now I could see if they just put a teeny sliver in, but that's no teeny sliver. Now it fills in the bottom of the bale, I mean of the frame. So going from the bottom to the top of the stone, that's a little bit over half an inch. And you can Google this kind of thing too. I don't have any, Elaine. I wish I did. Now I have a killer green tourmaline necklace, white gold diamonds. That was my mother's, but I don't think it would be $2,000. Okay. And then the last thing I've got is a starting bid of $28. It is a garnet necklace. But this is not any garnet necklace. This is 32 inches of woven garnet rope.
Oh, wow.
So the pieces are woven together. They might be crocheted, but I know it's not something that I can do. And it's a lot. In fact, it is 572 carats of garnet. Look at that gorgeous color. You just don't get any prettier garnet color than that. It's almost, when the light goes through it, it's almost looks like rhodolite. You see that grapey color in there? That almost raspberry-y color. So this is very good grade garnet. Of course, it's an endless necklace. And let's see how thick it is. It's more like 3/8 of an inch. Now it's big enough that you can go loop it on 2 times. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, if it was a vintage one, and I happen to know it's not a vintage, those would go for $35. But like I said, this is great quality. So think about it. Price them online. And that is my 3.
Yay, thank you. Guys, stay until the end because we're gonna have a recap. Thank you. So for my item, this is going to be a starting bid of $5. It is a Christmas holly berry basket. It is 5.5 inches long.
Hi, Aisha.
Okay, like that. 5.5 inches this way, 4.5 wide, and then from the bottom to the handle is 5.5 as well. It does say holly berry on the bottom. Christmas holly. Okay, it's nice and clean on the inside. There's no chips, no cracks, no nothing. It's very, very pretty. Okay. Just a really cute piece. And I've had this for a very long time. I would say at least 20 years, if not more. Starting with $5. It's got a glaze over it. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And my next item, these are brand new. I got these many, many years ago, a place I worked for. And these are going to be poinsettia stockings. I'm just going to do them at $1 each starting bid. Okay. And you have a set of 4. They've just been sitting in a bag. But this is what they look like. They've never been used. And this is poinsettia stocking. Okay. They're starting bid $1 each. And from the cuff to the sole, it's about 16 inches. And at its widest point, it's about 10 inches. You can see I've been going through my totes and I have lots of stuff that I don't need anymore. So, and I worked for this company for 10 years and they closed down in like 6 years ago. But I've had this from the beginning. I think the first couple of years when I started working there. Okay. I have a total of 4. You can buy them all or you can just buy 1 or 2. And they're made out of like velvet material. Very, very pretty.
Well, I'm giving you all a chance.
Okay, nobody else, and then Randy wants all 4 of them. I got you, Randy. Randy, you got a good deal because I read the wrong line.
I know.
I was supposed to be $2. It's okay. I'm going to do it $1. I'm going to put Randy.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to do with those is, so I have my son and his significant other, and she has 2 kids. They're teenagers, but what I'm going to do is, I get little stuff. I'm going to wrap the little stuff and I'm going to stuff them in the stocking. And so in their gift bag, they're going to get a stocking with the stuff
That's
in it.
awesome.
So they each get a new Christmas stocking for Christmas to put up next year.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.
I'm glad it's going to a good home. Okay. And my third item is this jar. You can fill it. It's a heavy duty jar and it's got the Santa chimney on there. I would just had a candle in there. And if you want a candle, if somebody was buying it and they want a candle, I'll put a candle in there because I have extra. One of these. I don't know if I have any more of the red ones, but see how pretty it is. Or you can fill it with candy.
Oh, you could put candy in, but then you could put one of those plastic LED lights in it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's so many things you can do. And this is going to be it's a buy it now, just $3. $3 buy it now. It's very, very cute. And I've had this for a long time as well. This is it's about 6.5 inches tall.
That is so cute.
I just picked up a bunch of those lights. So you can put it in there. I don't know if you can see it because I still have daylight in here.
Well, the thing is, you could put it in with candy because it's not going to melt the candy.
Or you can, if you like, sometimes at my dollar store, they have those little string lights.
Oh, the little fairy lights.
Yes.
When the battery packs.
That looks cute in there too. But I'll leave this in there. If somebody wants it, I'll include it. I'll include one of each. I'll do a regular candle and I'll do one of these.
Okay? Wow, with candles.
Yes. No, I have a bunch of candles. They're from Party Light or Canyon, Gold Canyon or something like that. But I keep those in the fridge. Yes, you can fill it with hearts. But that was my 3. And we're going back to Randy. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Well, since Becky couldn't be with us tonight, I brought glass. She will be so proud. Starting bid $14. This is a 6-inch Hazen Imperial pink glass etched bowl. Isn't this gorgeous? And I was just looking it over. It has seams, but it does not have any boo-boos. No fleas have been chewing on it. Did I write down the dimensions? No, silly me. Why didn't I do that? Now I got to measure it. Okay, so at the top, it's 6 inches across. Does it glow? Well, we'll find out, Chris. Hold on. And at the bottom, it's 5. Doesn't Doug usually ask that? Now, see, I don't know what glow means. All I see is a purple light. What do you see? What are you supposed to see? Oh, it's gorgeous.
Usually, if it's a cadmium, it's green.
Well, why would pink glow green? Anyway, it does have beautiful, and this is etched in. And look, these could be poinsettias.
Yes, that's beautiful.
I love the shape. It's kind of like, you know what it reminds me of? A hanky. You know, when your mama and grandma had those square hankies, but it had the edges that were all fancy schmancy with the lace and stuff. And it reminds me of those hankies. It's sort of a square, but a round. But it's got the scallopy edges. And it's such a gorgeous bowl. This is the first time I've shown it. So I thought it was gorgeous. Oh, that's just a dirty spot. I thought I cleaned it. What I do when I get glass, I wipe it over with rubbing alcohol to clean it up because it evaporates without any streaks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I don't know if you can see. Can you see, besides the etching, you see the texture? You see the little lines? It's not just etched. It's like they're frosted because they're etched. They've got these little lines. So it's a really gorgeous job. Oh, wow. Okay, no interest in that. That's fine. It's first showing. So the next is, this is all the 14 round. Starting bid, $14. Now these kind of go with it. And these are Ambria, A-M-B-R-A-A, frosted pink candlesticks. Look at these. Now somebody has used them. So there's little bits of wax. I just love them. I think they're so gorgeous with the frosting. And did I measure them? Silly me, no I did. Do they glow? I don't know. Well, is that glow? Is that what you want? Now I see purple, but when I look in the camera, I see green. Is that a good thing? Is it doing what you want? Yay, glowing. Okay, now I know what glowing means. Yay, glowing. Let's see here. So they are 5 inches tall. At the top, they're 2 inches across. And at the bottom, they're 3 inches. Now there are remnants of the labels, but they Google. But somebody's taken this one's almost gone, but there was just enough of there. But I think they're so pretty. And different. And to me, they kind of went with the bowl because they pick up the etching. I thought they would make a pretty combination. And I like things that are slightly different. All right. So setting them aside. And then my last piece. Again, starting bid $14. It's vintage. Jeannette. Flash glass. Amber flash. Depression depression glass. And I don't think it's supposed to glow. Because it's flash. It's flash. No, I see purple. It's flash. Flash isn't supposed to glow. Now, some of the flashing. Ooh, okay. I'll have to remember that. Lancaster Jubilee Depression. Let me write this. Lancaster. Okay. And so I measured this one. It's 4 inches tall and 3.5 across. Now, some of the flash, this is old. Some of the flash has come off a teeny bit, but it still is great. Other than that, other than a little bit of the color flashing coming off. It's grapes, and the lid is supposed to be wonky. Because it's grapes. And this is good for a candy dish. It's good for a trinket dish, for a just sitting around dish. I love things that have little feet. And even though it's not pink, it would coordinate. Whoa, wow, they must be doing them right across the street. Okay, that's my 3.
All right. Thank you.
There's my round in honor of Becky.
All righty, for this round, this is going to be a buy it now of $2. It has a little spoon. It's like a little chocolate mug. And this is my own doing. When I was cleaning it, and it's never been used. It's like this because I had to wash it. But there's a little breakage right here. A little flea bite right here. And there's another one right here. So there's one here, a little flea bite right here, another one right here. Otherwise, it's in perfect condition. And you get his little snowman shovel with it. And this is just about now $2. I usually don't like to sell stuff that's like this, but this is great for decoration. You can put a little plant in here. You know, it's very, very cute. This is the back. I just love his eyes. These cute eyes. Okay. And he is he is 5 inches tall. But if nobody is, yes, and there's so many things you can do. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And my next one, this is going to be right now of $3. This is a tall coffee, tea, chocolate mug. It says, Dear Santa, I can explain.
I like that.
And it's nice and clean on the inside. Okay. Very cute. I used to I have some that I've held back that like my mailman and my neighbor. Sometimes we just exchange like a little something. So, but I have another one that's almost like it, and the other one I'm gonna pass it on to my neighbor. Okay.
That is so cute. I've got a mug that size that I use for tea. That is so cute. If I didn't already have that other mug, oh, Molly wants it. Molly sold.
Thank you, Molly.
Thank you. You saved me, Molly. It's a wonderful size mug. You have a substantial quantity of beverage there.
Okay. And for my third item, it's another mug. And this is going to be a buy it now. This one is $2, and it says Santa baby. It's nice and red on the inside. It says Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Okay. It has blank on one side, and it says Santa baby. Very cute. It's got that like ruby red on the inside, or fire engine red. It's very, very pretty. And there's no chips. It's just stuff that I had in my collection, and you know, I like to give. Sometimes I pick them up and I gift them, but I have so many. Gotta let it go. Hello, Angie. Okay. No interest. I will pass. And that was my 3. We're going back to Randy. And thank you, everyone, for being here.
Okay, so now we're into holiday wear. You know, if you're going to be going to the holidays, Christmas, New Year's Eve, even Thanksgiving parties, you need something that's going to wow the people. So this is a starting bid of $22. It's 18 inches of wow.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a wow.
Now, this has real Baroque pearls. And let me find, like there. It has faux pearls. It has real beautiful glass crystals. Look at these. It's on a toggle chain. And look, and then it's got these clusters, but they've got real pearls. Those are real pearls, champagne colored in the clusters. Then these big mama jammas. Then here's another cluster with real pearls. Real pearls in the clusters. It's just an incredibly gorgeous big necklace. And it's not boring. I think it's incredible. Do we have any interest? Does anybody want to look incredible for the holidays? Look at the sparkle. Yeah, you walk in the room with that and they're going to say, woo, who is that woman? On a black dress or a red dress or a hunter green dress, that is going to stand out. But it would look gorgeous on black. Let's just put it on my Oh yeah, very fancy, but oh, good fancy. This is good fancy. Okay. Looks like I can't tempt anybody with it. So the next item is starting bid of $6. And I'm wearing it. Isn't this neat? This is like a brushed silver. And it's got you notice there's 2 types of flowers. So that one has got like a 5 rhinestones, and the other one, which reminds me of dogwood but too many petals, has 3. It's a stretch bracelet, but it's really nice. This is easily going to fit a 6, probably up to a 7, because look, it's got some room. So I like my bracelets to have some dangle room, but isn't that incredible? This also is a beautiful piece for winter. There's no known maker, which I'm surprised because it's such a gorgeous piece. But it looks like we don't have interest. And my last piece is a buy it now $10. This is another vintage one. And I'm looking for the clasp. I think this was marked at one time, but it's missing the tag. See, it's got this little extra doohickey on it. I think there was a brand tag on it, and it's missing. It's 24 inches, but this is a vintage, and you've got this neat chain, and then on the chain, you've got these gold tone with stations with black. Then you've got faux pearls, then bars, then gold beads, and then the black stations again. So this again is a really good party piece, understated, simple, black and gold, and pearls. If you don't want to go with the glitzy version. Sometimes you don't want to be glitzy. I love those stations. They are so neat. And it doesn't look like we have any interest, so that's my 3.
Awesome.
Onward to Maria.
Uh-huh.
Exactly, Lisa. It's perfect for layering. Like, combine it with a string of pearls or just a straight gold chain.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, for this round, this is just going to be a buy it now of $3. This is it's just a bunch of stuff that I had picked up. You have a total of 5 items, and these are not vintage, but I thought so. You have 2 Santas. You have 2 Santas. And the back is just, I don't even know where I got this from. And you have this pine cone that somebody decorated. And then you have this checkered ornament. And then you have this glitzy, glittery one. So you get everything for $3 right now. Okay. And like I said, I didn't even know I still had this stuff. And the Santas they both have glasses. But this is great if somebody wants to, craft or whatever. So you get all 5 pieces for $3 right now. but if there's no interest, I will pass. Oh, Molly.
Oh, Molly wants it. Sold to Molly.
Thank you, Molly. Okay. My next item, it's this still in the box. This is a American Greetings tea light holder, still in the box. I can pull it out of the box, but that's what it looks like. And that's just going to be a buy it now of $3. It's still all wrapped up.
You don't get
So
those
for
things
three-
in the box normally. That's a great way to store them back for the after
Mhm.
Christmas. Wrap it back
So
up
you
and
have-
put it back in the box.
So you have this. And there's a. It's supposed to have a tea light. I just realized it doesn't have one. But I'll put one in there. And you have this. So this will be like this. This goes in here into the little doohickey.
And the light shines behind it.
Yes.
Oh, that would be great in the kids' room with one of those LED lights.
Yes.
Christmas night, waiting for Santa.
Yes.
Is that wonderful night light for Christmas?
And I'll put one in there. I'll put a little light in there. I think I threw the other one away because these come with those little tea lights that they're in the little tin. And a close friend of mine, her house burned down
The wax
because
ones.
of that. Because they get to heat up and shit on top of the counter. And the counter, the house got on fire because the counter was wood. So,
Hi, John.
hello, John. So, that was $3 right now. And if there's no interest, I will pass. Now this, I have a total of 6 of these. I used to have the whole sets for Christmas. This is the holly. They're going to be $2 each. Buy it now, or if you want all 6 of them, it's going to be $10 for all. So you're saving a couple of dollars.
Well, that's
Here and
cheap.
there.
You can use them for water glasses or wine
Yes.
glasses.
I had the whole setting when all the girls were still living at home, and I had a big table, and it was just beautiful. Okay. I think I got these back in the day from Mervyn's. And I used to have the table, the tablecloth, the napkins, everything. Yep. And I have a total of 6. Okay.
That's a deal.
Okay. And this measures they're 7 inches tall. Okay. Hi, Don. Welcome. Okay, but if there's no interest, I will pass. And that was my 3.
All right.
Don't forget, guys, to wait until the end. We're gonna have me and Brandy gonna have a roundup. We're gonna show
So if you
everything.
miss seeing something, we'll bring it back.
Yep.
This next item is so gorgeous. Starting bid of $18. This is vintage. It's very, very special. It's a choker. It is 15 inches. Amethyst colored rhinestone choker. Look at that. Now this has to go up here. It goes right there. Isn't that just gorgeous? No stones are missing. There's the back. It's got the little hook closure. All these. Isn't this just incredible? It's a very special piece. You just don't find pieces like this very often. I love the combination of the rounds with the emerald cut. And it's silver tone. Just gorgeous. And see how it sits up. Okay. Setting it aside. Now see, I'm an old woman and I could wear it because it goes up here. Now I might have to have somebody fasten it for me, but I could actually get it around my neck. Of course, it would be better on a younger neck, but didn't have a little extra skin. But it's gorgeous. Okay, next, starting bid of $25. We're talking special. This is a vintage black beaded wristlet. Oh, no, Alfonso. Oh, I wish. Oh, double that and add a few. Look at this. Look at the pattern. This is old. But guess what? It has something in it. Well, besides the mirror, it's got a black satin interior. There's no brand, but it was made in Belgium. Oh, and it has an old vintage cosmetic mirror. But that's not all that comes with it. Okay. So with it, come here. First, you have the 16-inch silver tone cubes or squares on snake chain. So you get this with that purse. Then you get this 34-inch. Come on. Let me find the clasp. Where's the clasp? vintage black glass beads and metal square with a little asymmetrical. So then you get this necklace. Then you get this 6.5-inch stretch champagne crystal bracelet. Oh, the big, okay, yes. And you also get this vintage stick pin. Now, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he wants several things.
Yeah, I'll have to scroll back to get them. And then you get this vintage stick pin. Now, it is not glass, but look, it's got like it looks like a moon with a star in it. Do you see the star? It's inside. It's probably carved in the back before it's put on the stick pin. So, with the purse, which is in perfect condition, and the rhinestones, you get the stick pin, the glass bracelet. Whoops, hold on. My amethyst is trying to it got hooked. It hitched a ride. Get off of there. The black and gold necklace and the chunky silver. All with that beautiful purse. For $25. And this is a vintage purse. I would say probably easily in the 40s. No younger than the 40s. And it's a wristlet. Of course, most of us can't, you could wear it on your hand. Well, you couldn't get your wrist in there, but that's how you hold it. That's the handle. It's like that as a clutch. Okay. No interest with that. So the next piece is a starting bid of 18. Yes, Lisa. Now you can't get a phone in it, but I could get a bunch of jewelry. You could get, you could get a lipstick. You could get a hanky. You could get keys. A small set of keys. Definitely credit card and money. Oh, Noelle says she wants it. It is a gorgeous deal, Noelle. It is incredible. Excellent choice, Noelle. Beautiful piece. Okay. So now back to the starting bid of 18. This is a more simple handbag. The brand is Mondani. You can look it up. Now, the tag inside, and it's hard to see. Now there's the Mondani tag, and then there's a little tag over there in the corner. And it says that it's simulated leather. Well, you can tell that the strap is vegan leather, but look at this. That looks like real leather. Look at the texture of that. It doesn't have the leather smell, but my God, you'd fool somebody. It feels like leather. And it looks like leather. And guess what? It's not a loon either. So with that black handbag, you get this 16-inch gunmetal leaf shape with resin. And some of the pieces mimic mother of pearl and mimic carnelian and other things. It's just a neat modern necklace. So you get this necklace.
Noel, did you want the beaded purse?
Yes, Noel got the beaded purse.
Yeah, but he thought it was 18 or something like that. So I just want to make sure. The purse was 25.
The one I'm showing right now, the black one is 18.
Okay. I just want to double check.
This one is 18. The vintage one was 25. This one, so you get that necklace. Then you get what's next? Then you get this little bracelet, which is brass. It's a size 8, and it's got real little freshwater pearls and magnesite chips.
Okay, Noel, thank you.
You get that bracelet. Then you get these topaz crystal gold tone hoops. Look at those pretty crystals. Now, I've never worn hoops, but I would wear these because they're really pretty. Then you get a stretch sodalite and crystal bracelet. Look at that. Isn't that an interesting combination? So sodalite with crystals. Then you get this vintage 16-inch Y rhinestone necklace. And last but not least, you get this little 16-inch peach cat eye with faux pearls and little filigree balls. So you get all those 6 pieces of jewelry with this lovely Mondani, and you can look it up, black handbag. It's got the big zipper. It doesn't have any. Oh, yes, there's a zippered pocket in here. There is a zippered pocket. I didn't check to see if anything was in it. And let's see if you can get a phone in it. Well, hold on. That's not as easy. Oh, well, no wonder I'm trying to put it in the zippered pocket. Silly me. Yes, the phone fits.
Hi, 710. Welcome.
Doesn't go in the zippered pocket. So you get this beautiful vegan leather purse with all these lovely pieces of jewelry. $18. Do we have any interest? And if not, we'll pass it on back to Miss Maria, and then I'll go up and catch that note that Noel said about the other items.
Okay, thank you. Okay, for this round, I have, this is, like I said, I have this whole set. This is Holly salt and pepper shakers. And they're just going to be $3 by it now. The reason for that, I only use them once a year. They've been in my shed in a tote. And although the lids are patent pending, they have a little bit of damage. If nobody buys them today, I think what I might do is I might take them outside and spray paint them because they look hideous. But the lid is plastic, and then this is glass. You get both pieces for $3 by it now. And this matched the glasses that I was showing earlier because I still have the whole set. Okay. They are they're 5 inches tall. Okay. And if there's no interest, I will pass. The next is this. You guys know how much I love pins. This is just a tin that I got picked up. I was gonna put like I think last year for cookies or something. This is just gonna be a bat now of $2. But it says season's greetings. It's got a little bit of a scratch right here, but it's underneath. With the bat now of $2. And this is 7.5 inches long, 5 inches wide, and 2.5 inches tall. Just a cute little, it's brand new. Season's greetings. Really cute. I was using this the one time. I also put I had cards in there, but I don't have them anymore. I resold the cards. Okay. And for my third item, this is going to be bat now of $2. It's these little candy cane. This is you put a candle in here, like the little 3-wick, not little, but the 3-wick candle. Okay. Just a bat now of $2. And the diameter on this is 4.5. And the height is 2.5. Very, very cute. I just love it. The background is in silver, and it's got these beautiful candies.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep.
What is it again? A little trinket bowl?
It's for a candle. You put a candle in here. You can use it for anything,
gotcha.
but I use it for a candle. I still have a candle in here. Those jar candles, it goes in here. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And that's my 3. Back to Randy.
All right, Noelle, I scroll back. So you wanted this gorgeous baby. So you wanted this one. You wanted this one. And you wanted this bracelet, correct? Now, actually, this bracelet was listed for 8, but I'll let you have it for 6. Not a problem. So, did I get the items correct? Okay, great. All right.
Congratulations, Noel. That's a great buy.
All righty. So first, buy it now, $6. I love this bracelet. Look at this. It's like hammered long scrawny triangles in a heavy gold tone. It's neat. Isn't that neat? $6. Isn't this gorgeous? Kind of tribally, but blingy. I mean, glamorous tribal, isn't it? Oh, Noelle likes it. I thought she would. I think it's gorgeous. Noelle has good taste. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now for fun. Fun. Starting bid $12. Betsey Johnson. So we have a long 38-inch chain. Here's our Betsey Johnson tag. And on the end of the chain is, guess what? Sock Monkey. Ms. Sock Monkey. Isn't that fun? I just thought it was cute. Now, Miss Sock Monkey might not be, of interest to you, but I had to bring her. She's just fun. She's even got eyelashes, got her little red ribbon. Oh, gosh. Gizlet, good attempt, buddy. Go away. That's a troll. He's making the rounds. He'd been gone for a while. Not interested, Gizlet.
Did you freeze up? Becky? I mean, Becky. Randy, you good?
He broke my internet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I froze. Okay, here's Socky Monkey. Nobody's interested in the Sock Monkey, but that's okay. Maybe we'll use it as to scare away the exactly the intruder. Yeah. Okay, and then the last thing are a gorgeous starting bid of 15. These are Crown Tafari, gold and black clip earrings. And notice the texture. These are big glass pieces. When I get they're this type of clip, and they've even got the little comfort pads on. And there's the Crown Tafari. Now you can't see the crown, but I look at everything like crazy with a fine-tooth comb and magnifier, and I've confirmed that it is definitely Crown Tafari. These are pristine. I don't think they've ever been worn. Gorgeous. Love the texture, the glass. Again, very classy piece. Okay, story time. When I got to, I started out in I'm from Columbia, and I'm a Stevens girl. Started out at Stevens, And I did my 2 years there because at the time, Stevens was a 2-year college. And they just became 4 years while I was there. But anyway, I did 2 years there, and then I went over to MU, and I'm in the dorm. So I'm in the dorm as a yeah, I've done 2 years, so I'm a freshman, sophomore. I'm a junior. I'm in a dorm with all the freshman girls. So I'm the old woman on the floor, right? I turned 21 up there. They'd all come to me for advice. And I had a corner room, and the phone was right outside my door. And of course, what do these punk little boys do in college? They start calling the dorms late at night, placing obscene phone calls. Well, I'm a bit of a stinker. So I'd answer the phone, or if they got one, they'd come get me, and I would gross them out. They think they were going to embarrass some little girl and make her blush. And I told them things that they probably would not have encountered for another 10 years. They would hang up on me. And I enjoyed it. Anyway, thank you, Becky. So Mr. Gislett doesn't bother me in the least. Any interest in my earrings? And that's my round. Maria, you still there?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Was that your 3?
Yeah, that was my 3.
Okay. For all of you, if you don't know, if you're blue, you are allowed to get the bots and cancel them or whatever.
Yeah, Becky took care of them.
Yes, I did too.
Okay.
All right, guys. For this round, I have this round 10. This is $2 buy it now. And this is what I was talking about. This is the one that I have left. To make cookies, and you have the little window on here. And I would give it to my neighbor and stuff like that, but I got one left. So this is just $2 buy it now. It is 6.5 inches in diameter, 3 1/4 inches tall. Okay. Very cute. You can gift this with cookies or fill it with candy, give it to a child, give it to an adult. Just very, very cute. I miss those days because out of all the neighbors we had around here, there's only me and another lady like 2 houses down. Anyway, if there's no interest, I will pass on this one here. And then my next item is going to be a buy it now of $4. And it is this vintage snowman. It says what does it say? He is vintage, I know that, because he got a partner and I broke it. It's got a little thing on there that says OWC. And then it's got the metal, got the little metal thing right here. Okay. So in the lot, you get this. Okay. Then you get this glass ornament, and it's got a duck on there, and it's a water globe. It's very cute. And the water's still in there, and this is a little bit on the heavy side. And then this, I'm thinking somebody made this. It's a little angel ornament, and it's a crocheted.
Oh, the little starched crocheted
Yes.
doily.
Okay. Very cute. The head is wood. It's very, very adorable. Okay. So you get all 3 pieces for $4 by it now. All these big pieces, I don't have the big trees anymore. I'm keeping some stuff to decorate, but I go to my daughter's every year now because she has a bigger house than me. But if there's no interest, I will pass. Okay. And for my third item, it's this. This is a buy it now. It's a little snowman, like to put cookies out for Santa. It's at $2 buy it now for the little snowman plate.
Yeah, it's so cute.
It is.
Well, my father insisted we always put cookies and milk out for Santa. And my
Yes.
father's when I got a little older, Father reminded us that it was cold out there. Poor Santa needed a little something to help him warm up. So we didn't put milk out. We put a tot of whiskey. So the favorite cookies, which happened to be my father's favorite cookies, the cookies and the shot of whiskey. The whiskey was always gone in the morning.
Yeah. One year we did it at my daughter's and we had Kahlua and cream.
That I know Santa would appreciate that.
Yes.
That is so
But
cute.
Yes. But if there's no
what
interest,
the
I will.
heck?
Huh? Oh, Randy wants it. Okay, Randy. And that was my 3. Come on.
Okay, last round. Now I'm
Yep.
bringing the Christmas stuff. Okay. Now, as some of you know and others don't, every year for Christmas, I made ornaments out of eggs that I blew and ate, cleaned up. And every Christmas for about 30 some odd years, I gave my mother at least 2 dozen eggs. And this is a 7-foot tree. Now, this was taken when my son was a teenager. So this was taken about at least 12 years before mother passed. So we didn't have as many eggs on it as we did at the time. But you can see how many egg ornaments there are. And there she is opening another box of ornaments. And she'd look forward to them. And so we did this, and one year right before she passed, we had so many on there, and it was so gorgeous that I contacted our local newspaper and said, you might want to do these ornaments, and the entire tree is ornaments, and you might want to do a feature. And they did. They came out and took pictures and did an article of our Christmas egg tree. So I have brought some eggs. All eggs are $3. And you simply buy it now, and you simply select them by that item number. So this is egg 32. 32 is royal blue, sequins, gold sequins. It's all sequins and beads. Oh, yes, she loved it. And I would do themes. Like, I've got a blue theme. And I'd finish them off. Now, some of these eggs are like 25, 30 years old. It's been 12 years. No, it's been It's been 14 years since I even made an egg. So, a couple of them have lost a bead or two, and I can't replace it because I don't have those things anymore. So they're kind of as is, but they're not like damaged. They're just, minus a bead or two. So that one is egg 32. Staying with our blue theme is egg 80. I love this braid with the blue and the gold. So when I would have a theme, no two eggs were identical. And I would use the same braid.
Noelle is in for 3.
You go with the number. Noelle, you select the item number. So this one is item 32. You select each egg individually. That's 32. This one's 80. Oh, stomp on him. That's 80. This is egg 8, and you can see I used the same braid. Then this egg is egg 16.
It's not, if you got somebody out there can grab Jinx because it's not.
Yeah, but well, see, and here's the thing. On StreamYard, we're now on YouTube, his comments have been deleted. StreamYard will still see them.
Oh, but I'm not even, I can't even.
I know.
Here we go.
Yeah. Becky will take care of him, but you and I are still going to see his comments in StreamYard. So here's 16, same braid. Little different.
Thank you, guys.
Here's number 9. Same braid, but a little different. But you see the theme?
Yeah.
Sometimes I would do a whole dozen, sometimes a half a dozen.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies.
Now, number 57 is purple. Now, it's not coming off the real purple. This is purple. Purple and silver. And when I tilt it up, there you can see the little bit of the purple. It looks blue, but it's purple. Purple, purple, purple. Purple ribbon, purple glitter. And that one is 57. Then we have egg 75. Well, what do you do when you break an egg? You use it. So this is 75, and this was an egg that broke when I was blowing it. But I just incorporated the break into the design, geometric and these were some really vintage.
Angie, I don't know. I don't even know how to do that. I'm a novice at some of this stuff.
Molly. And when I first got married in 74, and I had moved all my stuff down, I had my crafting stuff, and it was Christmas, and I had a little plastic tree. And so I wanted Christmas ornaments, and we were, really poor. And so I simply did what I had, did what I knew to do. As I took eggs, this was the first ones I did. I took eggs and I just glued sequins on them. And those were my first Christmas ornaments. And so this follows the line of that. This is one of my very early ones. This is number 47. And these are magenta sequins. And see, these are things you can do with kids. Kids can glue sequins on, sequins and beads.
Yes.
And make their own ornaments. This one has lost a bead or two. I don't think I have it. I look because I've got a little funny
for number 47.
But if it's minus a bead, I'm sorry. I'll look for and see if I have any more. But quite frankly, when they're on the tree, you don't notice. Okay. And then this one is 28. This is teal. I use teal ribbon on 28. teal ribbon and matching beads. See, I did a whole bunch in the teal. And then this is egg number 3. Now this is your Christmas colors. So this one is egg 3. This is in, look at this beautiful, it's red, gold, and green with a star. Yeah, put in, and I saw the 3. Was it, did I have an egg number 3? I did not have an egg number 3. So I need the actual number of the egg you wanted, Noelle. And so this is one of my Christmassy ones. And this is egg 3, but you hadn't seen this one yet. And then here's another teal one. This is 98.
Molly was number 3.
Okay. And then this one, I put a teal fabric, and then I put the teal beads. Oh, okay. That's fine. And you can write down the numbers all together. That's fine. Just write them down, Noelle. And
Noelle was number 98.
Okay, that's great. And here's 95. 95 is copper and gold. It's lost a bugle bead or two. I'll look and see if I have some, because I have a few, but I can't guarantee. But isn't that gorgeous? I did a whole series in the gold and the copper. Now remember, these eggs have lasted 25 years or more. So if you're careful with them, they'll last. Now here's again what you do with a broken egg. This is 92, and it's one of my favorites. I put this gorgeous purple iridescent paint on it, and it's not even coming through as beautiful as it is. And then I put these beads. Doesn't it remind you, you know, the artist Erte, Art Deco, and he had the ladies with the beaded hats and headdresses? Look at them. Aren't they? I love this one. I just love this one.
Noelle, so there's some people that bid on it.
Right.
So,
okay. And that's
Randy
fine.
will tell you at the end which ones you have.
That's fine, Noelle. And then I've got 2 more. This one, oh blast, it's lost its number, but it's 95. No. Nope. This one is 94. This is 94. And it is gold braid, and it has red stars and gold beads. And see how simple that is? You can do this with children. Okay, Molly got that one first, Noelle. Good try. And then my very last one is a fancy schmancy one. I did an animal theme one. And this is one of those. This is 96, and this is an animal print in gold and copper. And this one has the fancy hanger. So what I'll go through is I'll look at the ones that Molly got, Noelle, and then you get all the rest. Thank you, Lisa. And I have got so many of these. Now, if there is a color theme you have interest in, although really the beauty of it is you've got all these different ones. You know, they all just are gorgeous. But I do have, like I said, I did, you know, color themes. If there's if some of you are looking for a specific color, just email me and let me know, because I can look through the ones I've got and I can send you photos and you can look. So this one is, that's 96, and that's my eggs. Okay. And so now we go over to Maria.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Then I got to put these someplace really safe.
Okay, this will be the last round, and then we'll come back, and I'll have Randy go first, and we're going to do a speed round. Come on, wake up. Okay. This round I have, this is a buy it now. This is $3. It's a Novel. It's a 9x7. And it has the snowflakes. I believe this is crystal. It's very heavy. And this is going to be a buy it now of $3. Okay. There is no chips, no cracks. It's just beautiful. I use it sometimes as a centerpiece. Molly, thank you, Molly. I would put 2 little candles in here, and there's so many versatile things you can do. Okay. My next item is this. I call them tea light holders. This is going to be a starting bid of $5. Let me show you first. I've used them as like centerpieces with candles, and I will send. I got 2 of the red candles left. Whoops. So I'll put them in there. Looks very, very pretty. See? Whoops. And they have this beautiful Christmas all the way around. Okay. So you get both $5. Okay. Very pretty. And the opening is 3 inches, and the height is 5.5. And they have the gold all the way around, and it's in excellent condition. These are all packed away. I'll need to bring them out during Christmas to set my table. And I will set my table like a week before and have everything all nice and pretty. You know. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And my, oh, Molly. Thank you, Molly. Okay. For my last item, this is going to be a buy it now of $5. I paid a lot more for that, but who cares? I didn't realize this. These came from Mervyn's long time ago. So you have, there's a set of 4. And these you can use them for wine, for water, whatever. And they have that holly branches, very, very pretty. But the reason I'm selling it for only $5 is because, and I never noticed this, they're all identical, but 3 of them are the same height, And this one is shorter and bigger on the bottom. But they all came in the same box. I remember that. So you have a knot piece. It's $5. Buy it now. Okay. And you get all 4 pieces. But I don't have the box anymore, but I'll wrap them really good for you. And I'll be invoicing after this weekend. If for some reason I send you an invoice, let me know. I can keep an open box right now with everything, the rest of this month. I'm going to ship it out as soon as your box is full. Okay? But communicate with me. You have all these beautiful, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Molly. Yeah, well, now we go to my daughter's. She has a bigger table. I no longer have that table. That's why I'm getting rid of some of this stuff. And my youngest daughter, she has all my Christmas stuff. But this is stuff that she didn't want. And so I'm, trying to find good at home. But if there's no winter, I will pass. Okay. And I will bring up Randy, and we're going to do this speed round. And all this stuff is going to be buy it now.
And I'm quick, taking care of everything that, bear with me here. Want to eliminate things. Okay. So I had this adorable vintage tiger shoulder pin. I was asking 15, but I'll sell him for 12. If anybody wants a vintage tiger pin, he's a pin. He's supposed to be worn, draped. You could also drape him on a scarf, but he's supposed to go on your shoulder. When they had the big shoulders, that's what they did, is they draped him over the shoulder. Oh, you don't have to put it in, Lisa. Everything is buy it now at this point. And we don't do anything. We don't have to type anything. Thank you. You're so sweet. We don't have to type it in the chat. It's just buy it now. And people just put in, whatever they want. Make life easier. We do it as a finishing round. He's got a long tail. He's 7 inches. And he's Mr. Tiger. He is now $12. Then I had my beautiful Bumblebee Jasper pendant on a copper chain, 18 inches, and this was $18. Beautiful, beautiful Bumblebee Jasper, $18 on chain. Then I had my equally beautiful $22 6.5 inch black tourmaline. This is raw black tourmaline on a copper bracelet. Look at the size of that. Then I had this gorgeous 32 inches of garnet rope, $28. And look at the color. Thank you, Nancy. Look at the gorgeous color on this. $28. You can look any of these up.
Nancy.
Email me. Then we had, what was that? Then we had my Hazen Imperial etched pink glass bowl, and this was $14. Isn't that beautiful? Perfect shape. And then I had for $14 as well I had these Ambria frosted pink candlesticks, which kind of go with that etching on that pink bowl. And then for 14, I had this vintage Jeanette Flash amber footed candy dish. Some of the flashing has come off, but that's fairly normal for old flashy pieces. Okay. Then I had this beautiful vintage 15-inch amethyst
And Nancy,
rhinestone choker for 18. It cannot be extended. But look at this. This is gorgeous. This is very vintage. Amethyst, all the rhinestones are there. That is 18. Then I was offering for $18 this vegan leather Mondani, really nice handbag, but it came with this necklace, this necklace, which has got cat's eye, this sodalite and rhinestone bracelet, these glitzy hoop earrings, this magnesite and brass bracelet, and this vintage rhinestone Y necklace. All those come with that purse for $18. Then we had $12 for Betsey Johnson Ms. Sock Monkey on a 38-inch chain. And we had my $15 vintage crown Trifari clip-on earrings. And then I just wanted to quickly...
You're welcome, Nancy.
Pull eggs. So Molly, by my calculation, the eggs that you've got are this egg 3 was Molly's egg. And 57, the purple jeweled egg. Oh, that sock monkey is really cute. The sequined egg, and Molly got the gold braid and red egg. Is that correct, Molly? That's what I got. I went back through the chat. Then it looked like Noelle was interested in all the rest except not this one. She was not interested in this one, if I got it correct. So I had a total of 16 eggs. Molly got 4. We eliminate 1. And so that would be 11 eggs for Noelle. All the
You're welcome, Becky, anytime. Anytime.
Does that sound correct, Noelle? all those blue ones. There was two teal. There was the helmet, and the other two were the gold and the copper.
Randy, once we're done, before I leave, we'll go back and because that started all your items as well.
And I just as a force of habit, what I do, Maria, I always go the next day and rewatch the video and
I
look
do
at the
that too.
chat.
Perfect.
Just always to confirm.
Yes.
That's just what I do. So does
Awesome.
that sound right, Noel? From what I was reading in the chat, that's what I came up with. And that's my stuff. So now we go back to Maria.
All right, guys.
Well, that's what we're here for, Becky, and I thank you, Maria, for doing this too.
Whoops. I don't know why I made that so big. Ah. Okay, here we go. All righty. So I'm going to give you guys a number in the price. So starting with number 1, you have these 3 vintage ornaments. And I was asking for 4. I'm going to do 3. Number 1, $3. And then I have number 3, also $3. And you have these 3 ornaments, which is the snowman, the Santa, the little green teddy bear, and the skates. Okay. Then I had the Christmas holly made in Japan basket, $5, number 4. Molly wants 1 and 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Molly. Okay. And then I have I had the Santa chimney jar. I was doing $3. I'm going to do 2, and that's number 6. Okay. $2, number 6. And then this one, I was asking for $5. Yep. Oh, okay. Got you, Molly, for the basket. Okay. And then I have this really cute snowman mug. I'm just going to do $1. Because it does have a little bit of condition. This is number 7 for $1. But you have the little snowman shovel. It does have a little bit of stuff right here. Molly doesn't want 3.
Number 3.
She doesn't want number 3. Okay. Okay. And then this was $1 and was number 7. It's a little chocolate. You can use it for other things.
Gotcha. She was saying 1 for $3, not 1 and 3. Night, Alfonso. Thanks for coming by.
I have the one for $3, Molly. I have that already.
Right. That's what she meant. When she put
Okay.
1.3, she meant number 1 for $3.
Okay. Okay. Got that. Then I have the Santa. The Santa Baby. $2, number 9. Okay. I have the tea light candle holder. I was asking 3. I'm going to do 2. And this is from American Grady's, number 11.
Oh, darn it. I can't help that.
Okay, Randy. Thank you, Randy. Okay. Number 12, it was $2 each or $10 for all of them. And it's the 6. I can't have them on. 6 of the glasses for wine or water. You get $2 each or all 6 for $10. Okay. And that was number 12. I have the Holly salt and pepper shakers. Number 13, $3. Then I had the round 10 for cookies, $2, number 14. The candy cane candle holder, $2, number 15. And I say you put a candle, but it's one of those jars you put in here with a candle in it. And then I had the number 17, $3. You have the vintage ornaments plus the little crocheted angel, $3, number 17. Okay. And my last was number 21. I was asking $5 for all 4 pieces. The reason I'm doing less because remember one of them is like a knot size. Okay, they're beautiful. And that was everything. Actually, you know what? If somebody's interested, instead of $5, I'll do 4.
Lisa, thank you so much.
I'll do 4 for all 4 of them. That's $1 a glass. And that was number 21. If somebody is interested.
Those are such beautiful glasses. I wish I'd never host a meal, so they would get wasted at my house.
Yes.
Plus, my silly cats would knock them down.
Okay. And that was everything. Good. Thank you guys for being here. Let me bring up Randy. So, Randy, what are you going to be next?
Well, I get to rest for, well, not really rest. I get to sweat for the rest of the weekend. Hopefully they'll get my AC fixed. But I don't have any more auctions. So I'll be going through everything and doing my invoicing this weekend.
Awesome.
Next week I got a lot of stuff, and like I said, I always put what I'm doing for the week. Every Sunday I write down for the events for the week, and then each day I'll put down where I'm at. But I'll be with Friends Selling with Friends, Janine's and Mark from Two Old Guys on Tuesday. Where Rita the Booted Chick. Oh, Nancy Smith wants the crochet
Got you.
angel lot. Okay. Rita
Got
the
you.
Booty Chick. Then Thursday, be back with Becky. Every Thursday I'm with Becky on her channel. And Marzena, I'm the moderator for Sunshine Amberzina. So we usually do Mondays at 7, except she's out of town right now. 7 o'clock on Mondays, 5 o'clock on Thursdays before Becky. I will be with Dawn and Teresa on Friday, and I will be back with Maria on Saturday. And then we start over the next week.
Thank you.
Oh, we have Jane. Oh, great.
I
have to update my little calendar.
Yeah. Awesome. So I'll be having my double date this weekend. Aaron and Becky will be coming on with me in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then I join them with Aaron and his ladies in the afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll be back. After that, I'll be back on Monday the 7th, selling with John Lucas, my friend to the south. And then I'll be back on the 10th because I have some appointments in between. I'll be back on the 10th with Jennifer Darkside. And then Saturday, that following Saturday, I'll be here with Randy and I, and I will be having, I hope you guys don't get tired, but I'll be having more Christmas stuff.
Well, I'll probably I'll just bring another load of eggs.
Yes.
And then I'll bring, again, I like to bring the kind of jewelry that you might wear to your holiday parties and such.
Yes. But thank you everybody for being here. I'm going to grab some dinner once we're done here and have a good night. And I'll see you all soon.
Thank you so much for coming. Have a great 4th of July tomorrow. Be safe.
Yes. Enjoy 4th of July and be safe, please.
And Angie Oddities, her birthday's Sunday.
Yes,
she'll be 29.
Angie, I'm going to be going to my daughter's, and sometimes I don't get good reception over there, but if I miss it, you have a wonderful, happy birthday, my dear. Take care. Bye-bye.